Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Bryson with Timester Dollars here, and today we have another nickel hunt. Hunt number 41, box number 41 as well, and we have 4 holes left to go in the Jefferson Nickel series we've been working on. We also have quite a few holes left to go in the Buffalo Nickel series, and hopefully we can find a new one today. Now I have one box here, and I went ahead and opened it already, and it is circulated. We've got some ends here, and in fact that one looks pretty worn on that side, so hopefully it's something old. I'll go ahead and pour this whole box out. We'll see if we have any really good enders, and I'll bring you back on our first find. Alright, we're back now after laying out all the nickels on the table, and we actually have one really exciting ender here. I went ahead and peeled back the side because this one looked really old, and in fact it is a second-year Jefferson nickel. You can see it right there, 1939. So that's a really exciting find. I think we still need one of the 39 nickels. Not sure, but there are some key dates in the 39s. So we'll go ahead and see what that is when we get to it. But let's get started on roll number 1. Well, roll number 3 is going to kick off the hunt. We got our first finds here, and the first one's not very exciting. We actually lost 4 cents here. We have a penny. And that one's going to be a 2001 Denver. However, the other find in this roll looks a lot more promising. We have a 1940. It's in pretty nice shape too. And that one has a mint mark. Looks to be 1940 San Francisco. Roll number 4, and we have our second 40s find. It's going to be another 1940. And again, looks to be a 1940 San Francisco. Alright, well it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Roll number 6, and we have that 1939 ender. And it's in really nice shape. Let's go ahead and flip it and see if it has a mint mark. And no mint mark this time, so that's going to be a 1939 Philadelphia. I can go ahead and check that for an error off camera, the DDR. If it is, I'll bring it back. Otherwise, we'll keep on hunting. Very next roll, and we're on the board with another early 40s find. We have a 1941 from Philadelphia. Roll number 8, and we have our first 50s find of the hunt. We have a 1957, and this one's going to be from Denver. Roll number 12, and we have another 40s find. This time we have a 1949 from Philadelphia. 3 rolls later, and we have 2 more finds here. Our first one is just an oddity. We actually have a really worn down nickel, and it's just a modern day nickel, but it is completely flat on this side. Just thought I'd point that one out. Our find for the hunt though is a 1957, and that one's from Denver. 2 rolls later, and we have another 50s find. We have a 1958 this time, out of Denver. Roll number 19, and we have another 50s find. We have another 1957 from Denver. Very next roll, and we have our 10th find of the hunt, and it's going to be another 40s find, a 1948. And this one's from Philadelphia. Roll 22, and we have 2 more finds. We have a 1946 up front here. And this one's going to be out of Denver. Our other find is right back here. We have a 1941. And this one's from San Francisco. Very next roll, and we have another find, and this one's from the 50s. We have a 1953, and this one's from Denver. Well, halfway point of the box, and we have our first silver. We have a 1944 silver war nickel. Let's see what the mint mark is. Alright, 1944 Denver. You can see the big D above the Monticello. That is a nice find. Our first silver war nickel of the hunt, and hopefully there's more to come. Very next roll, and we have another 40s find. we have another 1941. And this one is from San Francisco. Roll number 31, and we have another 50s find this time, but this one is in really nice shape. It's a 1957, and this one is from Philadelphia. Roll number 34, and we have our first foreign coin. We have a Canadian nickel here. And this one is a 1988. Very next roll, and we have another Canadian nickel, and this one is going to be from the year 2000. Roll 37, and we have another late 50s find. We have a pretty corroded 1958 here, and this one's from Denver. Roll number 44, and we have find number 20 of the hunt. And this one is going to be another 40s find, a 1947. 1947 from San Francisco. Very next roll, and we have two more finds here. Our first one is going to be another 1957 from Denver. And our other find is a little bit more interesting. We have a very worn out, what appears to be a coin here. Can't really make out anything on this side. And it's just a penny. Darn, I thought for sure that would be an Indian head cent or something really cool. But it's just a zinc penny. Alright, minus 4 cents. But one more find for the board, and we got 5 rolls left to go. One roll from the end of the hunt, and we have one more 50s find. And this one is a 1954. From Denver. Alright, we're back now after what has been another really fun hunt, and unfortunately nothing new for the books, but we did have a lot of interesting finds along the way, so let's go ahead and take a minute to look at all of them. Starting off, we have 3 really nice Jefferson nickels, all from the 60s. We had a really nice 1960, 62, and a really nice 1968 San Francisco. We lost 8 cents. With 2 pennies here, and we also had one really worn out nickel, but we made it up with other finds in the hunt, so that's okay. We got 2 Canadian nickels as well, a 2000 and a 1988. We had 9 50s finds, 10 from the 40s, with the best one being this 1944 Denver silver war nickel. And to wrap it all up, we also had a really nice 1939, which was an ender. That is a really cool find, and that does not happen too often. It's in really nice shape as well, so definitely glad with that one. Unfortunately, nothing new for the books, but that's how it goes most of the time. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.